Further details on Jeff Hardy's WWE release have emerged. Plus, the wrestling industry reacts to the Jeff Hardy release. And major Raw stars have been announced for SmackDown tonight. It's in the wrestling news right now. So yesterday evening, the news broke that Jeff Hardy has been released from WWE. This comes at the end of what has been a rough week for Jeff Hardy. It was over the weekend where a live event video emerged that saw him very much worse for wear, and we get to where we are today. We're going to give you a sort of timeline of events, and Fightful, top marks to Fightful, who have done some real deep research into some of the ins and outs of this developing story. So Fightful gave us some further details that in the events that led up to the release of Jeff Hardy from yesterday. So in the run-up to this past weekend show in Edinburgh, Texas, Fightful report that Jeff had been missing signings and appearances, and other wrestlers had been substituting in for him. On the day of the show itself, again reported by Fightful, that Jeff Hardy wasn't around the building that much during the day. He was booked to team with King Woods and Drew McIntyre to face the Bloodline. The match had to be constructed around Jeff once it became apparent that Jeff Hardy was acting, quote, unusual, as though under the influence of something. Sources say it was apparent that Jeff wasn't going to be in a condition to do too much in the match, so it was kept quite simple. So we see Jeff get beaten down by multiple members of the Bloodline throughout the match, makes the hot tag to Drew McIntyre, and then cameras see Jeff Hardy climb over the barricade and disappear into the crowd. We don't see him again. He doesn't return to the match. In fact, a lot of the wrestlers are confused by this. Drew McIntyre, you can tell they have clips of him and King Woods having their arms raised at the end, and you kind of see Drew shrugging and doing the Jeff Hardy hand gesture, as if to kind of very visibly go, where's Jeff? Jeff Hardy, according to sources, was in the crowd taking photos with fans and then just walked off to the back and did not return to the match from there. After this, WWE sent Jeff Hardy home. Rey Mysterio replaced Jeff Hardy the following night at the live event. Matt Hardy would go on to inform fans via Twitch that Jeff was home and he was safe, but didn't want to go into any further details. Now, when the dust settled on the weekend just gone, WWE, once again, this is according to Fightful, approached Jeff Hardy, making an offer to help and offering rehab, but it was not accepted. So this led to the announcement that we got yesterday that Jeff Hardy has been released from WWE. Beth Hardy, Jeff's wife, put out a short, simple statement on Twitter saying, "Jeff is good, we are good, post that you heard that." So that is from Beth Hardy. The rest again comes from Fightful. I think the big thing from all of this is it's just sad. It's just sad. Because it's a guy who, we've been here before, and I see a lot of people. There are people that there's worlds and worlds and worlds of support, and a few wrestlers have come out, and Andrew will get to those in just a moment. And wrestlers from across the promotions and across times to give love to Jeff Hardy. There are some who feel like this is one time too many, and there's a disappointment from some of those people as well because of what's happened. But I am seeing things like that. But I am seeing a lot of love.
So much love.
So much love for
so
Jeff
much
Hardy.
love. Tom. So obviously after the announcement of Jeff Hardy's release, lots of wrestlers past and present, they reacted with love and support for Jeff Hardy. So Cedric Alexander said, Jeff Hardy, along with Matt as the Hardy Boys, helped move my love for professional wrestling. I was able to share a ring with Jeff on multiple occasions and enjoyed every moment of it. Thank you for just being Jeff Hardy. Damian Priest also saying, I think the world of Jeff Hardy. Nothing but positive thoughts and well wishes to this good and kind soul. And then Big E, the WWE champion, tweeted too, Jeff Hardy is so beloved by his fans and his peers. I've never heard a negative word about him, and he's always treated me with such kindness. Just wishing him and his family the very best.
That's just three of the hundreds and hundreds of messages.
Multiple. I've seen people, Bailey tweeting out about it as well. Just lots and lots of love.
And really lovely picture from Sean Waltman that was shared. 1, 2, 3 Kid and Jeff Hardy had themselves some back and forths.
Yeah, that was like a long time ago, wasn't it? I remember that.
Jeff Hardy's been part of sort of the WWF timeline for far longer than people know.
Yeah, of course.
We do the Cultaholic Classic Raw review on the podcast feed, and just a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, maybe about a month ago, we were talking about the first ever match between Triple H and Jeff Hardy, which was in 1995.
Wow.
Jeff's been around for ages, but it was only like sort of 1999 that the company started going, well, actually, let's really invest in these guys. Let's give them a new look. And then the Hardy Boys became a thing. And they absolutely changed the game. The amount of people, like I've been very blessed to do over 100 episodes of Desert Island Graps on the podcast feed and speak to so many amazing people. The amount of people that cite the Hardy Boys as influences. And you see why, like, you really absolute trailblazers.
Oh, without a doubt. You see it in just the wrestling styles of a lot of tag teams these days as well. Obviously, the Young Bucks and everybody being like, they influenced us so much. And for the time, they were incredibly innovative, I think, as well. You know, in a world where it was just all full of giants for a very long time, they came in and did something so fresh and so different, and I think that's what stuck with just a lot of people as well. Their unique look when they change from obviously like the tartan pants and everything. They come out with all the baggy trousers and the proper tight see-through tops.
For those jeans.
They really were. They really were. And
kids at my school wore those.
Yeah,
because of the hard.
That's the same as well. I used to I used to wear the wristband things because Jeff did. Like, Jeff is such a huge influence to so many people, including myself as well. And we just wish him nothing but the best. And it really seemed like he was going to be on a big push recently as well.
But the reactions that Jeff got at Survivor Series. We talked about it on Cultaholic Live. Like, the reaction that he got, he was the star of that match.
Yeah,
and
he really was.
I thought, here's a guy that you could probably put up against Roman Reigns for a program.
Yeah, of course.
It seems like a good fit. But that's all not happening now, it seems. But when we know more and we get more details, of course, you'll know more at cultaholic.com. Jeff Hardy was set to face Madcap Moss tonight on SmackDown, for obvious reasons. I think you understand that match isn't happening. They've made some changes to SmackDown for tonight. One's quite a big one, and I don't know, Andrew, whether this, you're going to tell us now, is in reaction to Jeff Hardy not being on the show.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but what's happening tonight on the SmackDown?
So obviously WWE announced that tonight's SmackDown is going to feature a three-way match between the New Day, and the SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
I like them.
They're good, though, aren't they? They're my favourites. There's going to be a three-way between the New Day, SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, and Raw Tag Team Champions, RK Bro.
What are they doing here?
What are they doing in there?
They're on the wrong show.
Wrong show, Maggle. Well, I don't know. This is
Bro tournament.
Exciting, though. I quite like this.
I'm very intrigued by them putting Randy Orton and Riddle onto SmackDown for a week.
Well, I mean, we see obviously the bloodline kind of crossing the borders quite a few times, so it's nice to see the Raw stars kind of come over to SmackDown. And I think just the crowd sentiment and the crowd reaction for RK Bro has been so nice. It's been lovely. People really pop when they come out as well. Like, I think it's nice to have them there too.
I think I know what they're going to do.
Oh.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna put this out into the world. I think I've got a feeling in my waters.
Okay.
So they're announcing New Day versus the Usos versus RK Bro. It's a three-way tag match randomly. Right. I don't think we're getting that. I think they're going to give us a 9-man. I think they're going to give. I think because you've got new. So Riddle and Orton have crossed the border.
Yeah.
And they're on SmackDown. Put them with, for example, Drew McIntyre. The Usos, you stick Roman Reigns with them. New Day, you stick Big E with them. I just think that's maybe one of those things where maybe they had plans for other stuff, and maybe this is a bit of a big match just to a match like that on its own will entice people to come and watch. But then on TV, here's a thought. Maybe they start the night by trying to do that match.
Yeah.
Chaos breaks out. Roman jumps in. Big E or Drew comes out. He gets beaten up. Big E rumbles in. then they go, I'll tell you what, main event, we'll do it again, but we'll make it 3-on-3 on 3.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
See if that happens.
He's booking. Hello, Vince. Let me take that mask off.
Oh, it was me all along, Andrew. You all bought it. Also tonight, Toni Storm and Charlotte Flair for a potential title shot for Toni Storm if she beats Charlotte tonight. Naomi and Sonya Deville might be finally happening.
Will it though? Will it though? We'll see.
And Xia Li's debuting, and this is the new gimmick for Xia Li.
Yeah, like this whole comic book thing, the sort of protector of her family when she was growing up and everything. It's cool. It's very, very cool. And you know what? It's lovely to see Xia Li hopefully it's going to be lovely to see Xia Li on the main roster, and I really hope they utilise her because the SmackDown's women's roster, it's getting pretty stacked, Tom. I'm telling you that. It's getting pretty stacked. There's lots of fantastic wrestlers there. It's a good division.
It's very good. I think Xia Li will be a nice addition to it. You made such a fuss of her debut, WWE. Please keep her.
Please.
And please, have a story and an end.
Please.
That'd be amazing. You're good at that when you do it. You're very good at that when you do it. Make sure you do it for Xia Li. That'd be grand. Thank you very much. On the podcast feed over the weekend, watch Royal Rumble 2001 with Matthew and I. We've done a watch along of Royal Rumble 2001. The best Rumble. Kane's greatest night on the WWE roster.
Oh, he dominates, doesn't he?
Yes,
oh my goodness, I forgot about that one, yeah.
We do a watch along. You can basically stick your headphones in and watch the Royal Rumble with us.
Oh, nice.
Or if you're a Patreon, you can watch us watching it as well. We did the same, Sam and I, for Halloween Havoc last night.
How was that?
Oh, mate, Halloween Havoc 95, it is monster trucks and it is Yetis.
Oh.
And heel turns aplenty. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Me and Sam had several beers and watched Halloween Havoc 95, and you can do the same watch along with us by subscribing to Cultaholic wherever you get your podcasts from. You're not streaming tonight.
There's no stream tonight.
Christmas party.
There's a Christmas party happening. So unless we get the streaming going on the telephone and you can all join in the Christmas party.
We won't do that. We won't do that. We will be far too having a lovely time.
Yeah.
Until though, have a lovely weekend. Keys.
Love you, bye.